Okay, today we're going to dive into one of the most vibrant and exciting parts of South Korean culture that you might not know about. They're absolutely epic university festivals.
I mean, what if I told you that for a few days every year, university campuses all across South Korea just completely transform? They become these massive concert venues with headline performances from the biggest names in K-pop. Yeah, you heard that right. A-list idols, right there on campus.
So here's how we're going to break it all down. First, we'll welcome you to the festival and set the scene. Then, we'll get into what a daedongjae actually is. We'll cover the main attractions, get to the real heart of why it all matters, and then wrap up with a little field guide so you'd know exactly what to do. Let's get into it.
All right, first things first, let's set the scene. Think of this as your personal passport to an experience that is just quintessentially Korean. I want you to just imagine this for a second. You're standing on a university campus, right? But it's absolutely buzzing with this electric energy. You've got live music blasting, crowds cheering, and that incredible smell of street food is just everywhere. That's the world of a Korean university festival.
So what are these massive events called? Well, they have a name. Daedongjae. And you're about to see they are so much more than just a simple party.
The official term is daedongjae, and the name itself gives us this huge clue about why it's so important culturally. It literally translates to a festival of great unity. Kind of powerful, right?
So what makes a daedongjae a daedongjae? Well, there are a few key things. They always happen during the best weather, usually May and October. And get this, the whole thing is almost entirely organized and run by the students themselves. We're talking a massive undertaking. But, and this is crucial, the gates are open to everyone, not just students. It makes it a true community event and, a major highlight of the entire school year.
So what's drawing in these huge crowds? Let's get into the main attractions, which are this perfect blend of A-list pop stars and just incredible student-led creativity.
And we have to start with the big one, the one that gets all the headlines, the star power.
And this is a huge deal. Universities pour massive amounts of money and resources into this. It's a huge point of pride, a real competition, to book the biggest K-pop idols and rappers. These concerts are the grand finale of the whole festival, basically turning the campus into a legit music venue that pulls in thousands of fans from all over the country.
But beyond all the celebrity glamour, you've got what I would argue is the true soul of the festival, the student stages.
All day long, the entire campus is just filled with these student-run activities. You've got clubs taking over smaller stages for dance battles and band performances. You've got different departments setting up these super creative booths with games and art projects. It's this incredible platform where students get to really show off and share their passions with everyone.
And of course, no festival is complete without the fuel that keeps it all going, the food and drinks.
And again, this is all student-run, which is what makes it so cool. You'll find food stalls serving up classics like spicy tteokbokki and savory pajeon. And then you have the jujum. These are basically pop-up pubs run by different academic departments. So you could literally have the engineering students mixing up some wild-themed cocktail. It's that level of creative fun.
So you might be wondering, why go through all this trouble? Well, let's talk about the heart of the campus and really get into why these festivals matter so much.
Because it's really not just about the entertainment. At its absolute core, a daedongjae is a massive celebration of community, of school spirit, and the just unbelievably vibrant energy of Korean youth. When you think about the cultural impact, it's huge. It builds this incredible school pride. It also gives the public a really rare chance to come and experience campus life. And for the students who are stuck in a super intense academic culture, it's this vital pressure release valve. It all comes together to perfectly embody that original spirit of great unity. Okay, so are you feeling inspired? If you ever get the chance to go to one of these, here's your quick and easy field guide for experiencing it just like a local.
Here's a simple 4-step plan. First, find the lineup online. The schools announce their celebrity headliners weeks in advance. Second, make sure you spend the afternoon just exploring the student club booths. That's where all the real creativity is. Third, you have to try the food. Grab something from a student-run tent for the most authentic taste. And finally, step 4. If you want a good view of the main concert, you got to claim your spot early. It gets packed.
So, if there's one thing you take away from all this, let it be this. A Korean university festival is never just a concert. It is a full-on cultural immersion into the heart of modern South Korea.
Which really only leaves one question, doesn't it?
With dozens of universities all putting on their own unique festivals, each with a different vibe and different headliners, which campus would you visit first?